Well, Celina Bobcat Athletic Director Brent Whitson joins us now. And first of all, Coach, I just want to congratulate you on the new job. What's the last week or so been like for you?
90 miles an hour. But I'm still the Denison Athletic Director, technically, but we're trying to do both jobs. I told somebody today I've got a shirt that's split down the middle. It's black and yellow on one and orange and white on the other.
Well, you know, as you go to Celina, I want to touch on Denison first. And,
Yes.
and you've been there the past 5 years and,
Yes, sir.
and done some great things there and made great relationships. What has that last 5 years at Denison and in Texoma been like for you?
Wonderful. I have loved our town. Lisa and I love this town, and we love Denison High School. We've had great kids. I built a great staff in all sports, great relationships downtown and with the administration. Hardest job I've ever had to leave, and in all honesty, didn't want to.
Yeah, and so you're going into a position that is athletic director only. Was that a big factor in this move for you to leave Denison and go to Celina? Were you ready to get out of coaching?
Yes, and I'd made that clear here. It's not something that Denison would accommodate, and it's not the structure that they believe in. It was twofold. I wanted to be an athletic director only, and Celina's a pretty good pull. And the professionalism, the class, the spirit, the success, that would have been a tough one to turn down.
Obviously, any job has its challenges, and you had your challenges at Denison with the Yellow Jackets. But the challenges at Celina are a completely different set of circumstances. What exactly are you stepping into in Celina?
Well, I mean, there have been people that told me I was crazy for even considering it, but they're talking about, news of the past 5 to 6 months, occurrences over a few years, but news of the last 5 to 6 months that I wasn't a part of, and blissfully pretty ignorant of. And so, what I think I've got 2 jobs. One, to continue taking care of kids, keep the things in place that have made them successful in doing that. And then the second thing is to regain trust. There's a large portion of their population that hasn't been in Celina for more than a couple of years. And so they might have a tainted view of what the Bobcats athletic program's about. And we're going to go get those people, and we're going to make them understand that we are about kids.
And that was my next question for you is where do you begin when you talk about rebuilding that trust in the parents and the kids and the community to try to get things back to what Celina wants to be?
Be transparent, be honest. One of the greatest traits I think you can have as a school administrator or an athletic director or a head coach is to be honest and kind, and we're going to do those things. First thing I've got to do is hire a head football coach. And since they split the job, I get the opportunity to go do that, and I'm being very aggressive about candidates and working with the superintendent and the chief of schools. It's going to be a fun whirlwind process.
In that process, searching for a new head football coach, obviously it's a high-profile job. The last 3 guys that held it won state championships, so it's a high bar there at Celina. What are you looking for when you begin to go through the countless applications that you're going to receive for that position?
High integrity, great father if he has children. That's one of the things I look at with all my coach hires. What kind of dad are you? Because you're going to be a substitute dad for other people's kids as you spend more time with them maybe than they get to. It's a feeling thing, and there's I think integrity and ethics and the ability to show that you can win, because there's a scoreboard, David. Remember, there's a scoreboard. If there's a scoreboard, then winning's important. It can't be the most important, but it has to be a factor in the hire. And the people that I've identified to aggressively go after, the people that have applied that I didn't know that now I'm going to start getting to know, it's going to be a fun process.
As you look at this new position in this transition, and I know you're kind of working both campuses right now, but as you look toward the future and at Celina, what most excites you about what's in front of you and what's ahead?
The 2020 census in Celina was, I think, 5,800 people. They have 61,000 people right now. So the growth, exponential doesn't even cover it. Being a part of that kind of growth is really exciting to me. Opening new campuses, designing new campuses. I get so tired of walking into athletic facilities designed by architects who never played. And so, when you're talking about supervision and safety, which are the 2 watchwords, that's our, that's kind of our Bible. That's supervision and safety. I can't wait to design facilities that take both those things into account. And then, trying to rebrand from what, not changing traditions, but rebranding what people are thinking right now. They're not going to have any trouble finding me. I'm going to have an open door. I'm going to accept every invitation to come talk to them so that they understand that the Bobcats never went anywhere. There was just a quick little blurb, a blip, and we're going to handle all those problems. I've got great leadership, and I trust them to handle those things.
And do you have a lot of orange in your wardrobe? Are you ready for all the orange that Celina brings?
Well, you have to remember that my wife and my two sons went to Oklahoma. My son played at Oklahoma. I didn't own any orange, and so we have scoured the internet and we have scoured all the stores that you can buy stuff. I think I got three shirts and a pullover from them, a couple shirts that I bought off the internet. My wife's been shopping, so we're going to get orange really quick.
All right. Coach Brent Whitson, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I've loved the last 5 years.
All right. Thank you. That's Coach Brent Whitson, the Celina new athletic director.